welcome to a Small Terrible YouTube channel. A Small Terrible. Okay. So, ngayon, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang natapos ko na classroom observation and napaka, mixed ang emotion ko, ang feeling ko nito kasi surprise na nag-visit yung principal namin at hindi ko inikala na pupunta siya kasi yung in-expect ko, si assistant principal lang ang mag-observe sa akin. Kaya, ito na nga, ipapakita ko sa inyo itong classroom demonstration ko na sinalihan ng ating principal at saka assistant principal and my co-teachers. So, nag-start tayo ng opening prayer. Pagkatapos ng opening prayer, dito, nagkakaroon tayo ng introductory activity. So, bago tayo sisimula or nagbigay, no? Hindi muna natin ibinigay yung title ng ating topic at saka objectives. Nag-introductory activity muna tayo at itong introductory activity is exercise ng ating brain. So, tingnan nga natin kung ma-view. Para hindi siya ma-view dito. So, basically, it's just about word search na kung saan makikita mo yung 5 nakatagong mga salita na related sa topic natin ngayong araw or dito sa ating classroom observation. And bago nga yan, kasi nga may 3 tayong dapat na goal dito, dapat maka-across curriculum tayo, dapat ICT integrated, ICT utilized tayo sa classroom observation na to, and pangatlo is dapat tayo ay nag-respond sa current situation. So, especially ngayon, maraming mga bata na hindi makapunta sa eskwelahan. Hindi talaga nagpupunta ng eskwelahan kasi nga sila ay printed modular learning delivery. So, meron tayo ditong ginagawa kung saan pwede sila dito, no? So, pwede sila dito. So, sa mga nag-observe, sa mga student ko, pwede silang mag-share ng Wi-Fi dito. I-scan lang nila ang QR code or i-enter itong password. So, provided sila ng Wi-Fi para makapag-answer ng word search. Kasi nga, meron ito ang word search na mag-prompt sa kanilang screen pagkatapos nila i-click yung link. And later on, may results sila na makikita which is nakarank na ganito. Okay? So, binigyan ko pala ng planner yung first or yung nandito sa first, no? Binigyan ko siya ng planner. And the hidden words sa word search ay ito pala. Position, motion, reference point, distance, and displacement. So, yan ang 5 hidden words. And pagkatapos noon, bago po pala ito, muna ako sa kanila, I let them recall about the sentences, their discussion in English. So, I recall that I defined sentence, what is a sentence, and pagkatapos noon, I let them create their own sentence using the 5 words na na-reveal sa ating word search. So, yan, naka-across curriculum na tayo. And pagkatapos niyan ay nag-present na ako nitong title. Itong objectives. So, may 3 tayong objectives. Compare distance from displacement. Then solve problems involving distance and displacement. And third, manifest perseverance in performing the given activity. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng groupings. Okay? And very happy ako dito kasi very participative yung mga teacher audience natin na silang nagsisilbing estudyante natin kasi nga wala tayong mga estudyante dito sa paaralan ngayon dahil sa ating sitwasyon sa mundo ngayon. So, yes, ito yung nag-transpire sa ating groupings. Yung members 1 and 2 ay nag-draw ng roadmap from the church to here sa school. And yung members 3 and 4, nag-estimate sila ng distance in every path. They use the scale kasi nga from the church to here, it will be around more than or almost a kilometer. So, wala naman sa ruler niyan, no? Napakahaba na niyan. So, yung ruler is up to 12 inches lang. So, kaya nag-scaling sila like 1 inch is equal to 1 meter, like that. Or 1 inch is equal to 100 meters, like that ang kanilang ginagawa. And so yung panglimang member is nag-draw siya ng alternative routes, yung broken line, no? Broken line ang kanyang ginawa. And yes, pagkatapos ay nagpa-presentation tayo ng kanilang output at may rubrics, no? May rubrics. Binigay ko sa kanila. And para sa mga batang hindi pwede makapunta dito sa paaralan, ito ang kanilang gagawin. So, dapat makita ito kasi sa pag-present ko is hindi ko ito na ipakita kaya sinabi ng principal na yung ipinakita ko is kulang nito. Kaya ina-add ko na lang dito para at least hindi ko makalimutan. So, shout out po pala sa ating butihing principal. Maraming salamat po sa inputs. Marami kaming natutunan during the LAC session kasi considered itong demonstration namin is also our LAC session. LAC means Learning Action Set. Okay? So, ito yung alternative activity na ginawa, sir, as you said. For those students who are not around, so individually draw a roadmap from your kitchen to your bedroom. Estimate the total distance. Lastly, draw an alternative route from your kitchen to your bedroom. So, yan ang ating pag-respond sa current situation in the world. So, kailangan kasing makikita yan sa ating classroom observation. Kailangan makikita yan ng ating mga observation. So, yan ang mga sa pwede nilang output. At pagkatapos sa activities nila nagtanong ako sa kanila ng mga questions na ito. So, analysis part na tayo. So, what is the total path from the church to the school? So, para sa mga nandoon sa bahay, gumagawa ng kanilang activity, what is the total path from the kitchen to the bedroom? Then, is there any alternative route to reach the school from the church? Yes or no? And sa mga nandun sa bahay, is there any alternative route to reach the kitchen from the bedroom? Yes or no? Then, next question is, did you find a route that can reach you to the school the shortest? Again, it's a yes or no question. So, sa mga nandun sa bahay, did you find a route that can reach you to the school, to the kitchen that's shortest? Kasi nga gutom na gutom ka na, for example. Yes or no? How is direction affects the distance? So this is another hot question. So what does this route called? So they will answer displacement. So next question, define displacement based from the activity. So basically they will answer it's the shortest distance, no, from the point of origin to the point of destination. Then how is motion related to distance and displacement? So this is another hot. Question. Then pagkatapos niyan is nag-abstraction na tayo. So we lay down here the concepts that we are going to um, share to our students. No? So basically, distance is all about the length of the entire path. So it's a scalar quantity. When you say scalar quantity, hindi siya aware sa direction. Kasi nga magnitude only lang tayo dito. And ito yung formula sa pag-compute ng distance. So i-add lang lahat ng magnitude. May sample problem tayo dito. And itong sample problem is i-draw, may ano dito na draw a diagram of the scenario. So, ginawa natin ang diagram sa ating chalkboard. So, Mary travels 2 kilometers north, turns toward the west, and travels 4 kilometers, turns toward the south, and travels 6 kilometers. Then, finally, travels east for 4 kilometers. So, you are going to draw a diagram of the scenario and find the distance Mary covered. So, basically, kasi nga i-add lang lahat ng magnitude, kaya solution. So, 2 kilometers plus 4 kilometers plus 6 kilometers plus 4 kilometers is equal to 16 kilometers. And pangalawang concept na dapat matutunan sa lesson na ito is itong displacement. So basically, displacement is just a change in an object's position from the origin. So it is a vector quantity. When you say vector quantity, it has magnitude and direction. So ito ay direction aware na. So again, it's a shortest distance. So example is 1 meter west. So meron ng direction. Example pala sa distance is 100 meter lang. So walang direction. Itong displacement, example is 100 meter west. And the formula, okay, merong arrow na sa itaas. So, that signifies that it's a vector quantity and it is particular na siya sa direction. So, we are going to consider this time if it's north or up, the direction is upward, positive. If the direction is to the left, negative. If the direction is downward, again, it's negative. And if the direction is to the right, of course, it's positive. So we have a sample problem, the same sample problem as the previous one. So Mary travels 2 kilometers north, turns toward the west, and travels 4 kilometers, turns toward the south, and travels for 6 kilometers, then finally travels east for 4 kilometers. You draw a diagram of the scenario and find the displacement Mary covered. So basically, again, idinimbuho natin ito sa chalkboard, and pagkatapos ay we consider the positive, negative direction. And ito nga yung solution natin. So since we are going to consider the direction in solving for displacement, so yung to the west, naging negative 4 kilometers, yung south, negative 6 kilometers. And in solving this, we consider the rule in math, which is subtracting of integers. So, I told the students, teachers yung students natin dito, recall the rules in subtracting of integers. So what's the rule in subtracting of integers? You're going to change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. This time, recall as well the rules in adding of integers. So if they have the same sign, you just copy the common sign and just add. If they are of different sign, you're going to copy the sign of the greater number and get the difference. So that's another across curriculum natin. So ito yung summary sa ating idinidiscuss sa abstraction. Yung distance is particular siya sa path na travel. So we're going to add every path that the object has gone through. Whereas for the displacement, we are just particular of the destination and the origin. Yes. For the application, nandito na yung first objective natin para sa mga estudyante. So, remember, our first objective says that the students should compare distance from displacement. So, in this part, so we have the pantomime and the rap. So, we let the students, what's this? Draw, no? So, we did so to be fair to everyone, so I do the rolling of the paper, then I let the representative per group to get one so that they will know which are they are going to do, pantomime or rap. For the students who are not around, so they're going to choose between pantomime or rap and record in a video. Then again, they're going to send it in our class messenger group. So that's another utilization of ICT. Then for the assessment, I distributed to them papers. This is a pencil paper test by pair. So they are going to answer this by pair. And I give yes, reward to those who can finish correctly the fastest. Then for their assignment, they are going to do this. On a short bond paper, construct your own poster slogan using a marker and other coloring material. Then your poster slogan must focus on the importance of social distancing to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Then have your output checked by your team. When it is already approved, post your output on any of your social media account, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and share it with your group. Then include the hashtag social distancing on your post. Bago po pala nito, I told them na besides face mask and wearing face shields, kailangan talaga merong social distancing na at least 1 meter, no? So to promote that, we're going to do this assignment. Yun pala ang intro ko nito. And ito yung rubrics ko sa pag-score ng kanilang assignment. Hindi ko po pala napakita yung rubrics sa pero meron naman talaga yung rubrics sa activity nila kanina. So if you want a copy of these, I'll let this reach 1,000 views and I will post in the description the copy of this PowerPoint. And this ends our classroom demonstration. If you want it, measure it. If you can't measure it, forget it. This is our concluding activity. I let the teachers reflect on this. I let my students reflect on this. I mentioned teachers kasi teachers yung student natin again. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned something. And again, I let this reach 1,000 views before I post in the description box the copy.